Welcome. We are here at the Where Are We podcast with my guest co-host Vinyl Villain in the building. We got the man behind the wall, and we also got the missing piece. Shout out Knight.wav who can't be here with us today. He got other things to do. We love you, brother. We'll see you soon.
But he's here.
Yes, he's here in spirit.
Yeah, I mean.
You know how the first 5 minutes of the show goes. If you don't know Vinyl Villain, what we do is we roll up. You know what I mean? So go get your trays, go get your bud, get your rollies, and let's roll the fuck up. You know what I mean? Vibe with us. Let's get into the mood. I'll let you guys take your time to get that done while me and Vinyl Villain roll up and talk about the essence of why we smoke the goddamn weed. By the way, if you don't know and you want to know more about us, please don't forget to subscribe by hitting this button right here. This fucking button that I'm pointing at right here. Thank you. Yeah, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good shit, you know what I mean?
Do all of that.
Yeah, so, you know, we are here at Nowhere Studios. Technically, we're not anywhere. But we are.
Where are we?
Yeah, exactly. Right now, we're in the fucking streets watching birds fucking destroy mice. And
Yo,
you know,
shit is going down.
But let's talk about your weed experience, man. When did you first start smoking weed?
Oh my God, man, I don't even know. Too damn long ago.
Yeah. Teenager
Crazy thing
or
is,
adult?
I actually remember. You know, the fucked up thing is like they say like, oh, you know, weed affects your memory, short term, like most of the time, but for like a lot of times, like I remember shit.
Right.
So yeah, first time I started when I first started smoking weed, I think I was in maybe like 7th grade, I think, and me and some of some of my friends at the time. Yeah, young. Don't do drugs, kids. But
don't do illegal drugs.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you know, or don't get caught. I don't know.
Facts.
Do them, you know, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, no, I was like in 7th grade, and my buddy got an ounce, and we were on it. It was like half day Wednesday or whatever. We were on our way back to his crib to smoke weed, and we just happened to come across a bong.
Okay.
Walking through the baseball field.
Did you say
his
you
house.
said a dong?
A bong.
Bong. Sorry.
Come on, dude.
My
What
bad.
are we talking about
I'm
here?
high.
It's all right.
Big
Are you
black
already?
bong.
No, because I heard dong. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where the fuck are we?
In the UK. We're in the
we're
UK.
in Australia. What are you fucking UK? What high
That's the
school did you go
fucking
to?
UK flag.
That is
I don't know,
Australian
dude.
flag. It has the British flag on the left corner and the stars on the right.
I don't know my flags.
No,
dude.
because when you
Yeah,
were
yeah.
smoking in 7th grade, you didn't do social
Exactly.
studies.
See, that's the point. That's what I'm saying. Don't do drugs.
Right. You know what's crazy?
Know your flags.
My father was a dare teacher.
Oh shit. Yeah, I
so
remember
got
there.
Yeah, I got the fucking.
You still got the T-shirt?
Yeah, I got the lion. You know, we owned the lion.
Okay. Damn, bro.
No, my
You
dad
lying.
he used to show a video like how the drugs would affect kids, and the lion was like Tony the Tiger. You know, he was like the mascot.
Yeah, but
And,
he was really saying drugs are great.
Yeah, you're there. He's like, dude, don't do drugs while the cops are watching. But yeah, you know, I didn't start smoking weed till like I was like 21, bro.
Wow.
Nah, I lied. Till I left my parents' house. So
Damn,
definitely after
bro.
18. I was a goody two shoes. The thing is, I didn't care about, because I never knew about substances. I just knew about what they do bad because my dad was a dare teacher.
Yeah.
But the thing I did know about it, none of my friends were into that stuff. So like I wasn't into it. You know what I mean? I didn't. You know, my friends were into breakdancing or rapping and shit like that. We were really focused. But a lot of kids, a lot of people in my group did smoke weed. They just didn't do it around me because, I don't know. It wasn't the
Did they,
thing
like,
to
know
do
it
back then.
wasn't,
Yeah,
like,
it
your
wasn't
thing?
the thing with us. We were more drinkers. I think we drank more than we did drugs. You know.
Okay.
And it still shows to this day. Everyone still drinks more than smokes. So.
As we're rolling
I
up.
don't. Yeah, no, I don't. I completely shut that part of my life out. I dip and dab in it sometimes, you know.
Drinking.
Yeah, 3 beers though, bro. Like you can probably take advantage of me. I know you're not like that yet.
Yeah, no, but it's good to know.
I know
You
you're
what
not like that
Anybody
yet.
watching, now you know.
Yeah. Because like
3
just
beers
like,
and he's
3 beers and I look like this fucking Whatever this is behind us.
That's a rabid dog, dude.
No,
Yeah.
it was like an eel at first. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know what we're watching. It's just, this is random. Oh, shit. This nigga's...
Oh, yo, the snake fucked up the dog.
Oh, is that what it was?
Oh, no, I saw this recently, actually. Yeah, that was an eel, and the dog bit it, and it got, like, electrocuted. Look at him. Like, fucking paralyzed,
is that what's happening
motherfucker.
to him? Oh, that
Yeah.
makes sense. That's probably why he's dropping him. Yo, the guy behind the wall, shut your face. Pito, what up? Big shout out to Pito, who's in the building taking pictures for us. You know what I mean?
He is. He's the other man behind the wall.
Yeah, but let's.
But he's not behind the wall. He's just right
Right.
here. You just can't see him.
Right. He's behind the camera.
We're blessed with his presence, though.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you. Speaking of being blessed with presence, man, we've been blessed with your presence coming through here on Tuesdays, man. How's that going for you? Community days at nowhere.
Bro, community day is the best day of the week.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like church for me.
Yeah, actually, that's good. That's a good way to look at it. Community day is awesome here. You know, it's I tell everybody about it. Anybody that's into like music or producing anything, it's great. You know, everybody just collaborates. It's a fucking beautiful thing. I'm just trying to roll this weed like without dropping a bunch of shit.
I just broke this fucking wood, so this is basically garbage now.
I'm ahead of you.
Yeah, this is basically. Maybe it's a good piece.
But community day is awesome, bro. I love that shit. I love everything about this studio. Like it's such a welcoming place. You know what I mean? I book sessions here. You know.
Oh, dope. Who'd you bring by? Did you bring anybody special, or did you book for yourself?
No, right now I'm working on a project with Giles from Van Buren Records.
Okay, shout out VB.
Yeah,
yeah man, those are the guys, man.
So we've been coming through, you know, on some Saturdays and working on stuff. Yeah.
Okay, I know.
Awesome,
Luke Barr is about to go on tour.
Yeah, he just dropped.
Taking
he
Meech
just dropped a
Bold with him, I
project.
heard.
Yep, he just dropped a project. They're killing it, man. They're all everything. Yeah. So I mean, studio's great. Community days, you know, are like a good introduction. I feel like to, you know, for anybody that hasn't been here. You know what I mean? It's dope.
I like it more. I like it because you get to meet people you didn't know before, right? Like, the fact that we have John Glass here, and he comes from a whole different side of the town. We get that demographic coming this way, or that audience that used to go to his studio. So I think it's cool to let people come to my city and see what it's like. And at the same time, I get to vibe with these new people and these new ideas, these new, not ideologies in music, but these new ways to do music. I always bring up like Najee. I always bring him up, because his style is very unique, but it's stuff like that I like. You know, I like that comes out of Tuesdays. You know. But speaking of that, like, what's your connection to the studio? Like, what's your connection to Nowhere?
Me and John. I forget if like we all met. You know, the timeline's fucked, but I forget if we all met at like the beat. You know, the events, like the beat showcases.
Yeah,
and
that sounds pretty
happening.
accurate. Yeah.
But there was, like, I feel like that's how they all met. But I think I met John first. Mike Styles.
Oh my God, that's my guy.
He brought
Dean.
Yeah, him,
Dean?
and
Dean
Dean.
Alves,
Yeah,
that's my guy.
this was that time.
I just did a song with Dean on Tuesday. Last Tuesday, he was here.
Yeah, they way back, you know, years ago. This was when John was in Danvers still.
In the basement.
Yeah, and
that's about what
this is even before the flood. I think he was on the other side of the room.
Oh yeah, I wasn't there.
He was in like the corner. Yeah, so it was like old school, and Mike brought me through to work on some shit, and that was the first time I had met John, you know, in person or whatever. And then like all the beat showcases and everything like that started happening, you know, from the stew, and so it was all through, you know, through just networking and fucking through the beat showcases. Really is how I met like John, Eddie, Melks,
The Stew, the Stew?
SK. Yeah, yep.
The Stu Beat Showcase. Shout out. Who was doing that?
Yeah,
Marin?
Marin, D Loops,
Yeah,
AV,
the Beat Podcast. Shout out them, yo.
Yeah, the Beat Club, yep.
Beat Club Podcast. That was dope.
Yeah, all those dudes. You know what I mean? Like they fucking connected a lot of people doing all that.
That's dope, man. I like that you take advantage of your opportunities because you're still around, and I've looked at your discography, and you have a lot of shit, man.
Yeah,
like, you have a lot of beats
you
out
have to
there.
stay. Yeah, you got to stay consistent. I mean, that's what I tell people all the time. You got to stay consistent with everything that you do.
Well, where the fuck are we right now? What is going on? What is this?
I don't know, man. Yo, there's some crazy countdown. Oh, we got Rattlesnaker.
That's the Black Mamba, baby.
Oh shit! Look, they're fucking like taking the venom. What the hell? That is a fucking chicken on steroids, bro.
Yeah, but that's a cock. That was a transgender
Pause.
chicken.
There's nothing even. I don't even have a response to. What do you even
That was a
say to
transgender
that?
kid chicken.
That was a
Chicken.
transgender kid chicken. I was about to say kitchen.
Yeah, you do it. You were.
What would you name the chicken?
Jennifer.
I remember watching. I forgot what movie it was. The guy's like, you know what I feed my chickens? He's like, what? Chicken. I was like, oh shit, this guy's brutal. I think it was
Fucking
The Hangover.
cannibalistic chickens.
Yeah, the Asian guy from The Hangover.
Oh, Leslie Chow.
Yeah, that guy's fucking. That
He's
guy's
awesome.
Wild. That
You
guy's
fuck
wild.
on me. You fuck on me. He jumps out of the car. And
Yeah. And he's fucking his small dick like touches the guy's like belly button. It's really weird.
Oh yeah, and then
I was
even in
like-
the second one, he's like, "What is that?" And they like touch it.
Oh yeah, and he fucking wakes up. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Look like a dried up mushroom.
Yo, those movies are wild. I'm surprised. Like I saw that they were trying to make it like a thing, like a series of movies, and like I don't
the
know,
trilogy.
I think after the second one, I was just like, I think they're trying too hard.
Yeah,
to
the
make
third one wasn't as good as the.
you
I mean,
seen
the
that
first one was classic.
The second one's good. They had the monkey selling drugs.
Yes. The
Yeah,
second one was
yeah,
okay.
that
That's the
was
one they were like
cool, yeah.
in. They went
Thailand.
to Thailand.
Yeah, they saw a bunch of dicks in their face.
I just saw in Thailand, bro. You can walk through Thailand, and they have like adult section where it's just like you just walk through and there's just girls outside waiting for you to.
Yeah, it's like the red light district.
But it's
I
like
think,
wild. What I
probably,
saw on
like-
camera the other day, it was like some creepy old guys were just walking through and like showing the line of women. And
Yeah, but they're not all women.
So here's.
They're called
You wanna-
lady boys.
You want to hear another story? You want to hear another story? I went to Amsterdam on tour
You
with
saw a
Rex.
lady boy?
Fire.
No, I'm not sure if they were lady boys, and this is why I didn't go into the Red District. Right? Check this out.
Boom.
As soon as I went to the Red District, and I saw what was behind the glass, because you could see what's it before
Yeah,
you
they're
go
just
in.
like in the windows.
Yeah.
Or it's like window
It was
shopping.
very questionable if these were fucking women, men, or
Midgets.
women that used to be men.
Yeah,
Right? And it's
I'm
hard.
gonna avoid that.
Yeah,
at all
and like for me, it's like I never paid for sex, so the concept of
a
just
good thing.
going to Amsterdam to pay for sex didn't really like, like I don't even like strip
Yeah.
clubs. Like I'm
No,
not.
I mean,
you know
if
what
I'm going to Amsterdam, it's to do drugs. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm gonna smoke a lot of weed. And
because
I'm gonna
everyone,
take
because everyone in
mushrooms
Amsterdam already knows like this is what people come for. You know what I mean? So like they already
Yeah.
know like if you're acting out wild and I'm gonna arrest you, they're gonna make sure like make sure he's good, You know?
Yeah,
Don't action
seriously.
this. You heard?
All right, we'll move it then.
You were thinking about it, right?
Well, no, I wasn't
Yeah, you
thinking
guys
about
listen.
it until you brought it up. Then I was
Oh.
like, yeah, I probably would have done that.
But yeah, man, lady boys, really weird. Anyways, I'm sorry. I digress.
It's funny, like your summary is just
It's crazy, man. I was going like I said earlier, I was going through your discography, and I was looking at some of the songs you have, and like I like the concepts and like the themes you pick. I don't know who's doing your artwork. If you pick the same artist to do it, or like how do you come up with these concepts? Like is it something you do, or is it something you come up with the artist? What's your process?
I mean, every project is different.
Right.
You know, but at the end of the day, like some of them, you know, I'll have a hand in, I'll have a say in. a lot of the times the artist will take the lead on it. You know, can I ash in here?
Yeah, bro.
All right.
You know what? That's a good time to present the word of the day, which is forget about it.
Forget about it.
You know what I mean? Forget about it.
Forget
And
about
I think
it.
that's racist when you say it.
forget about it. Why? Can
Yeah,
I say it like Mario?
Yeah,
that's racist.
You sound like the Family Guy,
Yeah, that's
Italian
racist.
guy.
Okay, my bad.
All
All right, look. My bad. All right, my bad. Look, today word of the day is forget about it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not racist. The fuck out of here. I'm saying it like this because that's how they know how to say it. Your hand has to go up and go, forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
That's it.
So, like, it's like when you're having sex with your girl, she goes, I didn't come yet. You go, forget about it. Come on.
My God.
Nah, just kidding. But anyways, the concepts, yeah, man. So.
Nah, yeah, a lot of the times, like, it comes together through the music. You know what I mean? Like
music, so you do the music first? Or?
Yeah, not necessarily, at least I don't. But what I've heard, you know what I mean? Because there's communication throughout, like, the process with artists is that, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, certain artists, like, it depends. Some artists they'll come up with a concept prior to,
the beat
writing
making
the song. You know what I mean? Just as they're writing, you know what I mean? They'll figure out a concept for it, or, like, I can't really say because, like, I'm making the beats. Like, when I make my beats, yeah, they have specific names based off of the feeling that I get when I'm making it or listening to it.
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean? But at the end of the day, like, the artist is the one making the song, so they're coming up with the concept. Like, I'm not
You
one
don't have
to
any say. You don't
I
like
mean,
to have say in it, or
well, like, yeah, if we're in the studio building on some shit, yeah, you know what I mean? But to the point of, like, I'm never going to tell an artist what to rap about or what to write about. You know what I mean?
You ever had a situation where, like, I don't know, like yesterday I did a song with my boy SK, and I noticed that I get offended or I get on my defense when someone tells me something should change in my verse, right? And I don't know why I do that, but I think it's because of the years of me doing it myself, right? And so when someone tells me to change something, it mind boggles. It's like when you have a good idea, right? Say let's use like a relationship. You tell your girl a good idea, and your girl shoots your idea down by giving you all the negatives first, right? And you're like, damn, man, I just need support.
Yeah.
So, like, that's how I feel when I'm doing music with people. So yesterday when I did the SK, he gave me his input. I understood his input, but because I was such on defense, I didn't let his input infiltrate me.
Yeah.
And I did the song exactly how I said I was. Yeah,
you didn't listen.
I did the
to
song
it.
exactly how I said I was gonna do it, and I like the song, but I went home like, fuck, I need to learn how to listen more and start cutting people off. Do you feel like if you had listened and done it like his way or taken the suggestions, it would have come out better? Or like, so because I didn't do it that way, there's no way to know, right? But how do
you feel?
I feel like I should have at least attempted, because in the end of the day, the producer, right, you might be hearing something else on the part of the beat that I don't hear, and you're like, yo, it'd be better if you did this part there, you know?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so as he's telling me and I'm doing the song, something's not fitting. I keep having, you can ask him, if I was recording, I kept messing up on the same kind of section.
Yeah, yeah.
And I didn't know why, but I'm like, damn, I think it's because he said that to me, and now I'm just overthinking about what I should do in my verse, you know?
Yeah.
But I need to learn how to listen more, not just as an artist, as an adult, as a person, as a human. I've been trying my best to listen more, because people are saying things to me that I'm not catching because I'm filtering out what I want to hear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so my question to you was more of that kind of nature. Like, do you feel like
I'll definitely offer suggestions, like,
and vice versa, right? If someone did to you as a beat
in
maker,
the studio, you know what I mean? And yeah, like an artist is. Oh, sorry.
not bad.
If an artist, is having having trouble with the line, or can't catch it when it's coming in, like, yeah, I'll make suggestions, or you know what I mean, like, things like that. But I will like, I'm not gonna really offer more than that and be like, yo, this is what I think you should write about. I'm not gonna take it to that level, because that's up to you. I might say, this beat makes me feel like, you know, or reminds me of this type of scene in a movie.
I don't know, man.
Or something like that.
I work with enough producers to go off feeling more than how to rap it, you know? Like I think I've listened when it comes to that kind of part, which is like, oh, you should rap about this, right? That I hear more of that than.
But that's not what I'm saying either.
Yeah.
Like, I won't tell somebody, like, oh, rap, you know, like, this is what, like, I might just say, like, this is how it feels.
Okay.
You know, like, to me, like, yeah, this beat sounds like, you know, riding in the car at night about to
eating
go.
a peanut butter sandwich.
You know, oh, yeah, you know what I mean?
that's what I
Like,
do all the
walking through a field of daisies.
With a
you
banana
know
in
what
your
I mean?
pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that too.
Is that banana in your tailpipe?
That's right. What the fuck is going on? Oh shit! Look, porcupine. Was porcupine?
Nah, that's a leopard feasting right
On
now.
a porcupine. Look, it's sticking all over his body.
Damn,
you see
bro,
it?
he don't even give a shit.
Yeah, he gives a shit now. Look.
Nah, he still don't give a shit.
Look at him, he's
like,
all fucked
Fuck
up.
you, bro. I'm still about to eat your ass.
Oh my god, where are we? I'm sorry.
I don't know, but we're coming down. I want to see the number one. That's what I know.
I like this podcast because we just never know what's gonna happen behind us, and we're
Yeah.
always in the middle of some fucking shit. You know what I mean?
Like, what's going on
A
here?
snapping turtle. A snapping turtle. It's fucking them up. It's fucking them up. You know what I mean?
Waka waka waka.
This just reminds me of fucking like Marvel right now. You know what I mean?
Oh,
This nigga snapping turtle's like
he's like, back the fuck up.
yeah, he's like the Ant-Man.
How did a turtle take the number 3 spot?
Cause it's so hard to fuck up a turtle, bro. You need to do a lot to try to damage it. And it's,
Yeah, he's just
look. He's
tucked right in there.
He's
Look,
taking
dude,
he's
the
taking
horse
out 2
just
animals.
Dipped. He
Yeah.
is like, fuck you. I'm out of here. He's still running that horse.
So I got a question.
Go ahead, Matt. Guy behind the wall.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. What was the song or the artist that you heard that was like, okay, this is what I want to do. Like, this is the music I want to make.
Like why you chose the genre you chose, which is like what
Like, what
boom
introduced
bap,
you
boom
to
bap.
hip hop is the question. Like, what song, what thing introduced you to hip hop that you obviously love dearly? That's what I want to know.
I mean, I've just that's kind of like, I mean, I've listened to music my whole life, really, but like I have an older brother, and like, you know, he's like late 40s.
Oh, late
now,
40s, okay.
You know what I mean? So he grew up, you know what I mean, like when he was in his
Oh, you have an older brother.
20s and stuff like that. Like that's like he was in his prime, we'll say, when like, you know, Nas and Cypress Hill
He
and
was
all
listening
that,
to that?
shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? So those are the CDs and stuff that was in his car, tapes that were in his car.
Where you originally from? Like where were
well,
you raised?
my brother and sister like grew up in Revere.
Okay.
I lived there until we were about like
Right
until
by the beach?
I was like 10. Probably like 2 miles. You know, we
Okay.
were off Broadway, like, but close enough. But yeah, fucking, I lived there till I was probably about like 10 or 11, then moved to Reading, and that's, excuse me, where I went to like high school and shit like that.
Okay. You know what? For years I've always called it reading, but now I know it's not.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Yep.
correcting me.
Hey.
My whole life
The
I've been
more you
saying,
know.
Yeah. Reading. Reading. Sorry. Sorry. Reading. That's dope, man. I asked that because I wonder like where hip hop had landed throughout the years, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it was just like, I mean, yeah, it's what I gravitated towards. I don't really know why, you know, it was.
Me either. I don't know why either, but I did too. I gravitated to it.
Yeah, you know, I was, you know, listened to everything. My mother was like a huge Beatles fan, and you know
fire.
what I mean. Like,
That's beautiful.
like-
Are your parents musically inclined, or are you the only one in the family? Or?
No. I mean, I don't. I've never met my father, but no, my mother doesn't like play music. You know, just listens to music, but doesn't like play music or anything like that. Like,
Right.
no, nobody really in my family. Like, one of my cousins dabbles, you know, with production. He plays guitar, stuff like that. But
You have my bad. Let's get back. Let's rewind a little bit. You say you don't know who you never met your father. Passed away. He's in jail. He's Dominican. What is he?
What is that? Is that like a thing?
What?
He's Dominican.
Oh no, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Just
Like,
asking.
that's why I don't know him because
Nah, I don't know. Some Dominican dads, they just, you know what it is? Dominican dads, they don't actually leave the kids. Like they're not like you'll see him again if he's Dominican. He
okay.
just won't tell you.
All right, no.
He'll be like,
all right,
like
no.
he's been watching you his whole life.
He's like, all
And
right.
as soon as you get rich, he'll be like, son, Mio.
Oh, so it's like
I've been here the whole time.
what, like Bobby Boucher.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, I'm just kidding. I love my Dominican people. I'm just talking shit.
ESPN.
Nah, I'm proud. I'm a proud Dominican boy. I'm half Dominican, half Puerto Rican. I have a little bit of German in me. Pause. And but it's just the consistency of stories of what I hear is I don't know my dad, and you know I come from a Dominican town, so all my Dominican people are just like I don't know who my dad is, or I never met him, or my dad's in jail, or you know it's just it's a constant thing with this. So I made a joke, but it was actually a serious thing. But honestly, so what your dad?
No, yeah, I just don't know.
Does your mom know?
Yeah, she knows. She knows who he is, but
I mean, does she know where he is? I mean,
nah. I mean, I've nah, and I never really like asked. You know what I mean? Like, I'm at the point in my life where it's like, you know, I don't really care. I guess you could say.
This nigga's dad is Scotch Storch. He does that. Yeah, he has no idea.
You know, I don't know. You know, I've made it this far, and
Any attempts from that side or?
Nope.
Is it? But my question is, my bad. I know we're digging into this.
Nah,
you
it's
let me know.
fine.
Let me know before a tear comes out because it happens to me all the time. But, so no attempts from your dad's side. But is it because your mom completely cut this thing off, or is it something like, oh, I had to move away from him because he was, you know, like it was just not a good situation for me and the family, so that's why you don't know him?
I honestly couldn't answer that.
Wow, you never asked?
No, like I've asked, you know what I mean, but it's been like you know, an emotional thing.
For?
So
you or
like from my mother.
For your mom?
You know, and I just don't push it any further, you know.
What
so
if your dad's RZA, the Abbott?
Shit, man, you know.
And that's why
I
she
don't
never
know.
told you. Just like, yo, I went to a concert with this guy named Old Dirty Bastard.
And that's why, you know what I mean. That's why I'm, you know what I mean. I make the type of beats.
Yo,
I
that's
make.
what I'm.
I don't
Yo,
know.
that's it. Yo, I'm gonna call RZA. Yo, RZA, your son is here. You heard? Wu-Tang. Damn. Was Wu-Tang a big in your?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Huge fan.
You watching the series?
I actually smoked weed with Method Man when I was, you know, like years back.
That's a bucket
How you
list.
get high with the High King? That's
a
crazy.
bucket list.
Yeah,
That's a bucket list for sure.
That's like rolling a blunt with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, nah, it was dope. It was like
Wow.
shortly after high school. Me and two of my good friends went to see Wu-Tang at Worcester at the Palladium,
Okay.
and
I think I see
we
Ray
got a
Prada.
whole, they got mad shows there. It's a good venue, and we got a hotel up there just because after the show, you know what I mean, we didn't want to drive all the way back at, you know, Reading at the time, so got a hotel room, went to the show, went back to the room after, outside smoking, you know what I mean, about to go back up, and the fucking tour buses pull up.
Oh my God.
And they all start getting off one by one. So like all of us, you know, just said peace to everybody, you know, finished smoking, whatever. And then me and one of my boys go back up to the room to like finish drinking, whatever. And one of the other kids stayed downstairs and was like, yo, I'm going to try to see if like one of them wants to smoke. We're like, all right, whatever, bro. Go back up to the room. This dude calls us and he's like, yo, he's like, grab the weed and meet me down in the lobby. We're like, what's up? He's like, we're going to go smoke with Method Man. We're like, fuck out of here. Like,
Yeah.
so like grab the weed,
You
go
doubtful
downstairs.
ass
Like, we're like, look, yeah, all right, he's like, all right. He's like, let's go to, so we go to the room, right? Knock on the door. We're expecting like some fucking old lady to answer or some shit like that. Capadonna answers the door.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
bananas.
and he's like, what's up, fellas? Method Man's on the couch, rolling up. Capadon is like, yo, y'all gotta call like 3 escorts right now. And Method Man's like, yo, fuck what he says. He's like, come on in, fellas. Come in, sat
Capadon is
down,
the man.
rolled up, smoked a bunch of weed. We sat in his hotel room probably for like 2 hours. Just
That's
smoked
ill.
weed, shot the shit, talked about video games, talked about the show. He told us crazy stories.
Yeah,
and
Melks
then-
just met him the other day.
Yeah, and then he was like, we were talking about like video games and shit, and he's like, matter of fact, he's like, somebody stole my PlayStation off the bus. He's like, I think Master Killer has it in his room. He's like, I'm about to go see what's up with that.
Funny, yo.
So like
That's
we
ill.
all left and got on the elevator with him. We were like, yo, at that point, like, we didn't want to do, say anything in the room, but at that point we were like, yo, do you mind if we get a flick? He was like, yeah, not at all. So we, posed for a flick with us,
That's
everything.
crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, do you still have the picture?
Yeah, took it with like a fucking Polaroid camera.
Wow, you
like,
still got it?
Yeah, oh yeah, hell
Oh,
yeah.
damn, that's
Hell
dope,
yeah.
because we're going to put it right here so you guys can see it. Bam, 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 bam. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
That's fire, yo.
Yeah,
Damn,
that was
I met,
dope, man. He was real cool. Yeah, he was like favorite member
no,
of
Short
Wu-Tang.
Fuse. You know Short Fuse?
Yeah.
Short Fuse just did a beat for Jojo Pellegrino.
Yes.
And Jojo Pellegrino has a song, I think it's called Smoke, with Method Man. Just dropped. So Short Fuse has been trying to get me to go meet Jojo to get some videos done. But
Nice.
yeah, Method Man, I hear nothing but good, cool things about him. Terms always talking about him.
Yeah, he's been dropping mad shit lately.
And yo,
too,
he's fucking ill, bro. I've been watching the I
So
wasn't
underrated.
a hardcore Wu-Tang fan. I always loved their story, so I've always followed them. But watching the show makes me realize, like, yo, these people are doing something ill. They're doing something so good that it's making sense of where passion comes from. Because passion can come from like struggle. Passion can come from pain. You know what I mean? Like listening to You God's story is wild. You know what I mean? Listening to watching You God's story was wild. Watching Master Killer, watching his like entrance into Wu-Tang and how they all pushed him to get better. Like at first it was against him, but then it was like, nah, man, I want you to to step your game up. You're gonna be with us, and he did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And for me, it's like, yo, this story is gonna show people that teamwork make the dream work. You know what I mean? Or forget about it.
Forget about it.
I mean, be a fucking seagull.
birds. Be a fucking bird.
Fucking
over here.
birds,
Be a,
you know what I
be a
mean?
fucking seagull flying around in the wall with a.
What's good with your So when you met Method Man, what you said? Hey, my name is Vinyl Villain. Like
No, I didn't bring up. I didn't bring up music at all. I was just
Okay.
in the moment, and this was. I'm talking like years ago.
Were
bro.
you
Like,
were you making beats yet? Or
Nah, what is it? 2023. I graduated high school in 2004.
God damn,
So yeah, I'm old as shit, bro.
we're the same age.
So
That's crazy.
yeah.
But we both. I mean, I'm 13 now, but
yeah. Mentally, I'm like 10.
I'm like fucking 12. But yeah, Vinyl Villain. Let's dig into this name, man. What's good with this name? Why the villain, not the hero?
Shit, man. Because the villain or origin story to me was always more interesting.
Right? Who's your favorite villain right now? Like who was who's the villain that you'd be like, this is the guy?
Well,
Will
I mean,
Smith.
Will
he
Smith.
said Will Smith. Yeah, Will Smith, dude. Stepped right on stage.
Wakata. Forget about it.
Yeah,
Forget
seriously,
about it.
forget
Still
about
racist,
Is that
still
better? Guy behind the wall,
still
forget
ra-
about it.
still racist.
I said it Dominican. Look, forget about it.
I'll take that.
All right, forget about it. Look.
So, my favorite villain? Yeah, I don't know. I'm a big horror movie fan.
Okay.
So my favorite horror movie villain is Michael Myers.
Why?
That dude he was just
Why Michael Myers? Why?
just evil, bro.
Was he?
Like,
He didn't say nothing or do nothing.
that's what was scary about him, man. You didn't know, you know what I mean? He was just
I was
he
scared of
was
the ones
soulless,
that talked, man.
bro.
In horror movies, I was scared of the ones that talked, man. Because here's the thing.
So
I
who
would-
was
I can,
yours?
I can hear their voice. You know what I mean? I can hear their voice and I close my eyes. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Freddy
was
Krueger.
Freddy was crazy
Krueger,
because
Freddy Krueger fucked
he was
my
in your
childhood up.
dreams. You know what I mean? So it
That's
was
why.
like, the
The school
damn,
bus
if I
one,
go
when the
to
school bus was
sleep,
like this on the top, like this, and everyone's like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "That shit right there." I still remember the fucking scene. It
Yeah.
killed me. It killed me. My mom used to be like, "Yo, why you watching these shits when you can't handle it?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't
know.
I can't help it.
Yeah.
But-
Nah, man. Yeah. So,
Michael
but like,
Myers, man. Why the fuck, man?
shit, man.
Shout out Jamie Lee Curtis for those fucking titties that she had. Yeah, she had nice titties back then.
That was, I mean, that was what everybody always said. You know what I mean?
Jamie Lee
Like,
Curtis was. She ain't sexy now, but she was sexy
the,
then.
She was the scream queen.
Oh my
you know what
god,
I mean?
she was
Like,
dope then.
Yeah.
You ever seen her in True Lies?
Nah.
You never seen True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Nah, but I heard that like that he's making like another movie that's coming out that's like it's like True Lies.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
No, you gotta watch True Lies, man. It's a good movie. It's an interesting movie.
Okay. Yeah, no, I've never seen. It's always like
she does like a
on
striptease
TV
scene.
and shit.
Oh,
I just never.
She does like a striptease scene in it.
Oh shit.
Yo, it's fire.
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
Jamie Lee getting down.
That's
huh?
when I was like, wow. Cause I seen her in the movie. You ever seen her in Trading Places?
Old ass movie.
Old ass
right?
movie with Eddie Murphy, Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like they switch places and
Yep,
shit.
yep.
Well, she shows her titties in those. Like you see her nipples.
Yeah.
Like she.
Yes. Yeah. I don't.
I
remember
wasn't. I'm
that.
not into white women, but when I saw that, I was like, okay.
You're like, damn, Milky White.
Yeah, no. I like the peach things. You know what I mean? 2 peach things up top. But so okay. So Vinyl Villain, you like Michael Myers?
Yeah, I mean, as far as like other villains go, like I don't know. I'm not like a huge like Marvel, DC. Like I'm not a big comic book fan, really.
Okay, nah, because the villains, villains come from everywhere. Like, even if I was to say I like the Joker, it wouldn't have been from the comic books, just because I used to watch the Batman movies. I wasn't into comic books either. So.
Yeah,
I hear
you
you.
know what I mean. Like, yeah, like the Joker. He's another one.
Is the bad
Even
guy-
like Biff from fucking.
Back to the Future. Nah, I didn't fuck with
Yeah,
Biff. You like Biff?
Nah, I'm saying, but he's a
Yeah,
villain.
but I didn't
you
fuck
know
with
what I
Biff.
mean?
Nah,
He's a
fuck
villain.
Biff. Biff was a herb, dog. Because
You got the lighter.
yeah, I do. But is this yours?
Yeah, it is, bro. You keep fucking stealing it, bro.
I'm Puerto Rican. I told you that.
There's a lighter right over there too.
That shit doesn't work. It's there for looks.
Alright. Well, good, because I was looking at
Yeah,
it.
no, I know. It's there for you to look up like, damn, I need that. But it doesn't work when you get there. You know what I mean? It's a setup.
Damn, bro.
Is there any like a time in your life where you had to play the villain or play the hero? You know what I mean? Like, since this is like your what's it called? Your Sasha Fierce. Vinyl Villain, just Sasha Fierce, you know what I mean? To Beyonce. So.
Yeah, it's my like
It's alter ego.
My AKA.
Yeah. Or like cause some people are, the reflection of who they are doesn't reflect on their music. You know what I mean?
So my name, you know what I mean? It's not. I'm not a villain. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
no, but
I mean,
but most of your beats are bad guy
but-
beats, honestly.
But people. So here's the thing. People. I portray an asshole on social media sometimes. You
Right,
know?
right.
I've been relaxed and laid back as of late. But, I used to play an asshole on social media, and I would post controversial opinions and things like that, you know what I mean? Not political or, anything like that, but just music shit, you know what I mean? Like, so...
Yeah, that's how many coughs is that? I'm gonna give you 3 more. You heard?
I don't know, bro. I
Before
was
we do the-
fucking smoking weed.
No, we're gonna
and I
COVID
hit
test
the
your ass.
fucking
Quick.
vape
Hit this
pen,
nigga in the
dude.
nose. Hit this nigga in the nose.
I can smell everything, dude. And I tasted the food that I ate earlier, so we're good.
Did you?
But nah, yeah, I portray like an asshole or a villain online sometimes. And on top of it, like the Vinyl Villain, it was just more like what I do to the beats, to the
Facts,
records,
facts.
to the vinyl,
Yeah,
to
because
the
when
samples.
I hear your
like,
beats, it's always
it's
like
villainous.
It sounds
you
like
know,
you're making beats for like
for people to commit crimes too.
No, yeah. Like it sounds
Yeah.
like I'm trying to think of a good villain that could be like a good rapper, but I can hear like I can hear like a Magneto on your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Every time I hear your beats, they're so gritty, and I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I could tell.
Yeah,
I can
I
tell where the
mean-
influence comes from, and I love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's what that's exactly it. Like it's just, it has nothing to do with like cartoon characters or anything like that. Like it's more about music, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? The type of music that I make is villainous, you know what I mean? It's Code 9, I think, put it perfectly at one point, said that it's music to extort small businesses too. You know, so and I was like, that's perfect. Like I fuck with that.
Is that your disclaimer when you send beats out?
No, but it's, you know what I mean. That's what I tell people. Like I literally I stand by that. I'm like, yo, that's spot on, dude. Like I fuck with that.
Where
I'll take
the
that.
fuck are we right now? Whose grandfather is this?
I don't know, bro. What is going
I don't want to
on,
see,
dude? He's like, it's
whoa,
yo,
this is
somebody's
even worse.
underwater.
This
with
is
a
even
snorkel
worse. What are we
on,
watching
bro?
right now?
What is going
Yo,
on?
ignore that.
Dude?
This is a disclaimer. This is not.
Yo, you have to switch this out.
Oh shit!
There's a manatee.
No, we're not looking. Let's not look at this. I'm sorry.
This
people.
is YouTube, right?
I don't know what this is. I just play random shit.
You put YouTube.
Yeah,
in,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I didn't write like my playlist. This is just happening. So.
You sure this isn't your playlist?
Yeah, no, I'm sure. This, I'm sure. I'm positive. What's your nationality?
Irish and Italian.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you.
I mean, as far as I know, I haven't done like one of the 23andMe or fucking ancestry things.
But like, have you been to any of those places?
I've been to Italy. Yeah.
What's that like?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd go back right now if I could.
What's the atmosphere like? People are cool. People are uptight.
Oh yeah, no, welcoming. You know, people do speak English there, but you know, not a lot. You know, so it was tough.
Lawrence, Lawrence. People speak English in Lawrence, but
they don't want to.
Yeah, they don't want to. Facts. I love my city, man. I love my city so much because the culture, man. So that's why I asked you like where you from because you seem you seem
I mean, I'm
you
from
seem cultural,
here,
yeah, but you
know.
seem cultural, you know what I mean? Like John Glass is a cultural, person when it comes to him and like
well, I think
like
the
Melts
music
is mad
helps
Dominican,
with that,
you know what I mean?
You know?
What is it?
I think music helps with that.
Does it?
You know what I mean? Like being in hip hop and you know, as a white person, you know what I mean? As a white guy, is like I'm around a lot of different cultures, you know what I mean? And ethnicities. So it's, you know what I mean? I absorb that.
Yeah, I feel like hip hop is music is like a gumbo, you know what I mean? Like
it's like a melting pot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just
Like
all races, you know what I mean?
Jambalaya, you know?
Has your race ever affected how you I don't know, pursued music at all? Like people treated you different or anything in that sort? Like because you're, fucking Italian?
Forget about it.
No, forget about it. Forget about it.
Nah, I mean, not that I mean, I've never felt anything like that. But at the same time, you know what I mean? Like it's not something that I deal with on a daily basis like other people do. So
yeah.
You know, I don't. But yeah, I can't. Like everybody, that's the other beautiful thing I think about, hip hop music, and especially like the studio, and everybody in New England even is just like there's a camaraderie like that transcends all of that shit. It's like we all just want to see each other succeed, and we're all just happy to be doing what we love.
Yeah,
to
I don't
like,
really feel racism in this area, man. Like I feel like this. It's not a racism thing; it's a territory thing, In Massachusetts, it's like, yo, like who are you? Like, you know what I mean? Like let's say you go to Charleston, you know what I mean? Like you go to Charleston and you're wearing the wrong fucking hat. There's a problem, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's just places like this where I'm talking about where it's like it's not like a beef or issue thing, but it's more like, yo, where are you from? You know what I mean? Because I've been in places where it's all Spanish white people and all mixed together, and they act, they're acting as a group, they're not acting separate, So I know that it's all about like a neighborhood thing, which is great because we just build more community by having like a Switzerland place like this where people can come peacefully and come connect in the ways they need to connect. You know what I mean? So I think that's awesome, and I think that's awesome that that race isn't hurting you. It's
yeah, I mean,
it's connecting you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I don't even think about any of that shit. You know what I mean? Like especially like not that I like I don't say I grew up in like Revere or anything like that, but like for the 10 years that I lived there, and 4 to 5 that you want to say are like, you know, memorable, or that you can like actually go back and remember moments, you know, because I don't remember moments from when I was like 2, 3, 4 years old, you know, but like,
because you were smoking
I
when you were
lived
12,
in,
motherfucker.
yeah, I lived in the projects, you know what I mean, in, you know, a split level or split family, you know, next to like Cambodians, and there were all types of ethnicities and, you know, nationalities around me. So it was like, you know, I don't look at any of that shit.
Yeah, and it's for me, like, it's really hard to like see, like, to look at things that way when like you're not really in it like that. I mean, systematically we're probably in it, but like, I know for me, it's only like worked against me or like hurt me or even like made me feel anything about race whenever I went out of my city somewhere else, or out of my state anyways, you know, like I've been to Georgia, I've been to Texas, I've been to a lot of places where you would think there's a lot of racist people, and it's not like that at all. I mean, you do land in some places where people are just ignorant. It's not really racist, it's more ignorant. But
yeah, and that unfortunately you can't avoid that certain places, you know.
Yeah.
Sucks,
people are gonna be who they are. So
exactly, you
but
know.
that's cool, because I ask this question a lot, because I tend to hear a lot like of complaining sometimes of like the, you know, like of things that are happening because people are white or people got money or people like to me it's like, nah, man, like I feel like everyone is exactly where they're supposed to be, and I know that we had unfortunate things happen and stuff like that, but also I feel like once we start living in the moments that we have and start making the best of them, I think all that other stuff is going to be irrelevant, because we're all going to be on the same level thinking about like, yo, like how can my day get better instead of ruining someone else's, or how can we all get better together instead of feeling this remorse or resentment or, you know, regret or just whatever, doubt, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like once we all get on this level of like complete no more negativity, you know, we need some negative to balance the positive, and I understand that, but negatives don't have to always be a bad thing, you know. Some negatives might be like you might, oh, today I want to go to the gym, but I already went 4 days in a row and my body needs some rest, and like today I just couldn't go because I had no gas, and like then that's my negative, but maybe it worked for me, you know what I'm saying? So not all negatives are bad. That's all I kind of, that was a really like turnaround, but that's what I kind of meant.
Nah, but yeah, I mean, you could even just say like it's not a L, it's, you know, it's a lesson.
Exactly.
It's not a loss, it's a lesson.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Turn all your lessons into blessings, you know what I mean?
And then you can flock like these, you know what I mean?
Fucking pelicans. We don't know what the fuck.
Fly, pelican, fly.
We don't know what the fuck those are.
I don't know, some sort of, but there, look at them. There, that's a fucking squad, dude. You need, I want to roll deep like that with my people.
You know, Lawrence.
Look at them. They got like that's choreographed right there.
My bad. I dropped something.
I know, dude. Just don't. You're about to knock a bunch of shit over.
My bad, guys. My bad, world. Yo, so I was gonna say, in Lawrence, we have the highest rate of crows, like that they flock together, and it happens right here in the reservoir. I believe it's like 22,000 of them or something like that.
Shit, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, and they just show. It happens daily, and none of us ever even like really knew that, but it's been happening for years. Apparently,
did y'all see him?
Yeah, no, it's normal to us because it happens in the hills, and you know, I'm from the side of the town, so it was just normal to me to see birds.
Damn, bro.
But
that's
I didn't know it was a thing. Like, oh, they come over here to migrate.
Yo, bro, you should like look that up. That might be like there's probably like a meaning about like, I don't know, bro. Mad crows around. That shit sounds ominous to me.
Yeah, it sounds annoying if you're.
Go, go, go! Fuck that.
Can you imagine all day?
Annoying.
Can you imagine? Like, nah, but yeah, man, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Is there anything from your city that's like cool like that, so, like historical?
I mean,
besides like opioids.
Where I live where I live now in Newburyport is like. Hampshire? No, it's in Massachusetts. It's right by by the beach. It's just literally right by the beach, boy. But yeah, it's I guess, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know the history of it, but I guess, yeah, like if you looked it up, like if you did your Googles, you'd probably find that there's, some history to the town.
It was probably a port where you would
It
get
was.
berries that were new.
That was it. You know what I mean? That was exactly it. Look,
New-
you're a
new-
fucking genius, bro.
Newberry
Look
port.
at you, dude. You put shit together
You go
quick,
on
bro.
a boat.
It
to
is
this
a port, though,
Yeah,
like
you go to the
that.
boat, and when you get to this port, you only go there to get berries.
Yeah.
And they had like a new banana port one time, but there's no bananas no more.
Yeah, there's no more. There was
they
a
had a whole bunch
shortage
of
of
shit.
bananas, so
They had a Boston Tea Party once.
they turned it into berries.
Tea's fucking gross. You like tea?
I do. You hating on tea right now?
No,
motherfucker.
I love tea. I'm just saying it's gross. Like it's not like my preference of drink.
Well, no, there's different kinds though. You gotta get the right shit.
What do you like?
bro.
What kind of tea you drink?
I'll drink I love echinacea tea.
Is that
It's like
is
it's
that-
good for
is
like
that
it's in
German
it's like in
for
a no I
chamomile?
don't know what the fuck it is, man. No, it ain't German, dude. Why do you care though? You got part German in you.
Yeah.
Pause.
Fratzvernugen.
Yeah.
Nine.
Yeah.
Nine.
Whatever.
I don't know what I'm saying.
That means no, I think.
I think I know. But the Fratzvernugen part, I don't know what that means. It just sounds
me
like
neither.
very German.
That sounded German.
Right, it
though.
does?
You did, yeah.
Yo,
that was good.
you know who can talk German really good?
Who?
Rex.
Oh, wow, it doesn't surprise me. That motherfucker travels
we got
like
in an argument with this guy
he's
in
probably
Switzerland.
got multiple passports. Oh man, he was
And-
arguing in German.
Yo,
Oh,
bro, me and Shortfuse were like
Bro, I
smoking,
would've
and the guy's
record-
like, get up, talking to us, and he called us some weird shit in German. And then
Oh,
Rex heard him and
damn.
was like, yo. I'm like, oh shit!
Yo.
You tell that nigga Rex.
I would have recorded that shit, used it for like a skit
nah,
or something.
Man, we were in the
bro.
moment, like
That's
yo, we were in the
crazy.
moment, and like me and Fuse were like, yeah, man, we love Rex, yo. Like,
That's awesome, though.
yeah, Rex is the man. We love Rex, yo.
That's awesome.
Shout out Rex, yo. He's
Yeah,
doing a
shout
whole
out-
fucking
shout out to Rex.
180 and like just switching his whole life around, and I love it, man. How are you with like you know,
Life.
yeah, no, you know, like handling like liquor and like drugs, being in this community, depending on where you're at, like there's a lot of that going around, like to stay up and like people drink or like just do fucking Adderall or something. Like how are you on that end? Are you good?
I smoke weed, man.
Okay,
I
good.
smoke weed.
Staying
and
healthy.
I drink, when I go out occasionally, to a show or an event, something like that,
What do you do
Have
for
a couple
self health?
Um,
Like do you
I actually
meditate?
just recently started like working out and going back to the gym and stuff. Just trying to stay healthy. You know what I mean? I try to eat. I usually eat pretty good. I gave up pork like 2-3 years ago.
No swine, Lord.
Yeah, no pork on my fork.
That's right.
Gave that up about 2-3 years ago. Stopped eating red meat probably over a year ago.
Okay.
I eat chicken, fish, vegetables, stuff like that. But yeah, that's it, man. I don't do any like I haven't. Not that like I'm nothing against it, but I haven't tried any meditation or anything like that, yoga or anything. But I hear great things, about meditation and stuff like that.
I mean, I feel like going to the gyms are like.
I want to start like like try to read like 10 pages a day.
That's a good thing to
stuff like
do, man.
that.
It's
yeah.
good to do that.
Yeah.
Like and not with like not on your phone either.
No,
You know what I mean?
actual
Like
book.
an actual book. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a frequent reader? Or? I mean, you did used
Not
to live
really.
in reading.
Yeah. Yeah.
Forget about it.
But I was smoking weed. I wasn't reading. Nah, I do. I have some books that I'm going through, but no, I'm not like a frequent reader. But yeah, no, I'm like currently like going through the 48 Laws of Power.
Okay.
So yeah.
Some villain shit. Okay. What's next? The Art of War, right?
Yeah,
might as well go to jail now?
or Mastery.
You might as well go to jail. Those are the jail books.
Yeah,
Those are the ones that people read in. What is it? My friends tell me they read these books in jail.
yeah,
There's like a line of books that you read. If you're doing a lot of time, you read these books.
yeah. They're
And-
big books. That's why.
Yeah. And so when you come out of jail, like you have another like perspective on life because now
Right,
you
different
have
mindset.
now you open up your mind to possibilities that you didn't understand, and that's why you were in there in the first place, right? which sucks. You know, I wish right now I work with
But
kids.
see, I'm getting that knowledge without having to go to prison.
Which is awesome because some of us, the thing is, some of us have the opportunity to get it, and some of us don't have the opportunity to do that. A lot of people that I know personally that end up behind bars, in my eyes, they made mistakes, because the mistakes they made is because they've seen other people do these mistakes and not be consequenced for it. You know, so a lot of the reasons why I see people get locked up is because they see other people doing the shit to make money or whatever the fucking fact is.
Yeah.
And
they're like, oh, let me try.
yeah, like, oh, they can do it, I can do it. They didn't get caught. You know, I'm not. And then the situation gets even worse when like you have to like tell on people and like just a whole bunch of shit, or like not have to tell on people, but like people are asking you to tell, and like nah, like, and then you do. It's just hard. It's a hard situation. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, you get put in a shitty situation.
and for me, it's like it's just like they just didn't have the option to know that these other things were available, like reading.
You have,
you know what I mean,
options.
Another perspective on life besides the one of the situation that you're in. Because the thing is, when we're
there
stuck in a
are
situation,
other options.
because
It's not just what's around.
if you're stuck in this, if you're stuck in this situation like this, you know what I mean? Like, how can you see what's outside the box if you're stuck in it? And like, I really applaud those that had to go through that in the past and are dealing with it now, because and are coming out of their situation and growing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Whether it was jail, whether it was like a mistake they made, and you know, just resentment. It's not just like a one negative thing. I don't want to keep saying jail. It could be anything that's like fucked up their life journey. You know what I mean? To where they really want to be. So I've always wondered, like, asking my boys that have been locked up before. I just don't like to talk about it, I guess, but I guess I'm gonna start bringing it up and asking. I think it'd be interesting to understand, like, yo, when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? You know, and like, what are you now? And how close are you to what you want to be? Like, to see if it's still possible to get there. You know, because some people want to be things.
You can even see like what caused the derailment.
Exactly, and get back on path. You know what I mean? Because that childhood dream is like the one, man. I feel like if once you stick to it, like that's the one. I really feel that way.
Yeah, stay consistent.
Stay consistent stay consistent with what your dreams are, man. Mm-hmm. And in their defense, sometimes they are being consistent. They just need to provide for things and be consistent at the same time. And like with the way jobs are now and shit, it's just sometimes it's just not possible. You know what I mean? Really, honestly, unless you move out the area and like. When you're like in deep with your family here and you're rooted here, it's just hard to go out of here. You know what I mean? But anyways, man, I wanted to bring you down to this next segment of our show. It's called speaking of jail. It's called Sex, Drugs, and Other Things. And what we do right now is it's like a truth or dare, right? It's like you pick one, sex, drugs, or other things, and it can be an action or a question. You know what I mean? So. Okay. You pick. Just know that if you pick other things can get weird. Really weird.
Okay. Drugs.
Drugs?
Yeah.
Okay. Today, I gave you this pen right here, and I told you it wasn't DMT.
Yeah, you did.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. What this really is an extraction of mushrooms. So in about 20 minutes, you're going to feel it. I'm sorry I did this to you, but it's only going to last 3 hours and not 6, okay?
Hey, I'm with it.
Awesome. We'll see how that goes. I'll try to record it for the world to see. Vinyl Villain might become Cassette Hero in a couple of minutes. Trademarked by Andre X right here.
That's dope. So I might use that.
Nah, but have you ever done shrooms?
Cassette Hero, I like that. Yeah.
You went to Maine, didn't you? Did you go to Maine?
I went the first trip.
Did you shroom it?
Yeah, we took. I brought the chocolate.
How many grams you did?
Chocolate bar. I don't know. Over the course of the whole weekend, probably a whole bar, like an eighth.
Okay. Yeah. That's enough to like just chill out, cool.
Yeah, I mean the chocolates, like they're to me like they do more. You know what I mean? Like it's different. Like I was like, it was more body.
How do you?
You know. Like, just feel like.
Do you take shrooms
tingly.
with? Do you take shrooms with intention, or do you just do it to just?
Yeah, I mean,
I believe it hits you different.
To
that's why.
Reset. You know
Reset?
what I mean?
Oh,
yeah.
see, I like that.
Yeah.
So you understand the psychological part of it where it does reset you. I like that. I love that.
That's what I like. I feel like for me, like when I do it, like I can literally feel like stress and like anxiety like leaving my body.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You ever had any crazy trips or?
Yeah, when I was younger, when I lived in Reading,
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Yeah, when I lived in Reading, I
Son of a gun. I love this guy. Go ahead.
I took my boy mate. He grew his own, but he would put them in like little baby food jars of honey. So the honey soaks up the psilocybin. So it first of all, it tastes much better than like regular mushrooms. Tastes like shit, obviously. Yeah. But it soaks all that up. That's so fire. It was like, so I ate the whole jar, and I think it was like right around Christmas Eve. What is going on, dude? This is like perfect for this. It's like floating.
It's
like a jelly. Is that a jellyfish?
Someone cut the nutsack off of a whale. And this is
damn! It looks like that, dude. It's just like
so I was rubbing it,
floating and shit. Just fucking people like little fish get caught in it. Like
so you had this.
Look at this thing! Holy
I don't
shit!
Know what. There's nothing there. What are you talking about?
I don't know. That looked crazy. Now
I
we're just underwater.
I think the shrooms are kicking in.
Whoa.
Because I don't know what you're looking at.
You're
not even here.
Dude, me neither.
Where are we?
Where are
we?
See, you should be like Pee-wee's Playhouse, dude, where it's like things come out.
Fuck Pee-wee, man. Pee-wee used to scare the shit out of me too.
Well, yeah. Plus, he's a little like perverted, jerking off in movie theaters and shit.
But was it a theater where you can jerk off? That's what he got caught in. He got caught in the pornography one.
Yeah, but
that's what I thought.
Still
right?
don't think that. It's,
you can't jerk
not,
off, obviously.
You're not allowed
come on,
to jerk
people
off
go
in
there.
public.
Who goes to?
It's like, what are you there?
Yeah,
for?
Who watches porn to just watch it? Like, you do that? You watch it like
just for the acting, purely.
Oh no, they're
dude.
really good actors.
Yeah, and the story, dude.
No, they deserve Oscars in their ass.
Yeah, that would hurt.
If you lubricate the head right, it'll go in.
Pause.
I guess.
But yeah, took the mushrooms with the honey, and
back to you see you're gone, you're done already.
And yeah, it was crazy. I had this like map of the world on my wall, and it was like melting all together and shit like that.
That's
yeah,
fire.
it
became fucking what's it called, Pangea?
Yeah. Yeah, it was dope though. Like and like it wasn't a bad trip. I've never had a bad trip.
Yeah.
Like I took LSD one time and I saw it was like around the holidays and like I saw like the Christmas decorations on people's lawn, like the candy cans were like shooting out of the ground and like fireworks and shit. It was awesome.
Yeah, you gotta take like I think it's called like the magic dose or like the hero dose. Like that's different.
Oh
like,
yeah. I know the
hero dose is like at least like I believe it's 5 to 6 grams.
Yeah.
To hit like a place in your mind where you're like, oh, I'm stuck here now for a couple hours. Like how the fuck do I get out? Like, and that I haven't got to.
Yeah, no, it's I've never really had a bad trip. They say too, like it's all like your mindset going into it. You know what I mean? Like you got to be in a good place, and if you're doing it with people, you know what I mean? Like they got to be in a good place, and they got to be good people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You got to trust them.
It's
as long as you're like you're in a good space and like you're in a good environment mentally and everything like that. Like you'll be straight. Like you'll have a good time. The fuck, dude.
I don't know where we at right now, dog. I think we're still
I can't tell, dude. Your eyes are way better than mine.
I think we're underwater still. Yep, definitely.
Yeah, that's what the fuck.
That's a chainsaw.
Yo, bro, underneath, bro, the deep
floats.
sea is the scariest shit.
Yo,
ever,
can you imagine if you got like?
I don't even.
If we have to live underwater now.
Fuck that, dude.
What do you mean? What are you gonna do? Die? If you
well,
you have a choice to live
underwater, bro.
Because like
I don't have gills.
No, but they make cities under there and like Sandy from SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh, bro, if I'm like in a dome.
Yeah, we're in a dome, but we're
there,
underneath.
yeah,
But can you imagine
I'm
all the
cool
shit
with
we'll
that.
see? Like can you imagine sleeping, waking up, something's in your window, boom, 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 and it's fucking. It's
Nah,
this shit.
I've never been on like a cruise, but like I've wondered.
I
That,
know a guy
like,
named Tom.
If you, yeah, I heard he's crazy. Though. He's like a little. Forget about it.
Forget about it. Well, go ahead.
But I don't know. I forgot what I was talking
Talking about fish, fish sticks.
You gay fish?
That's what you were talking about.
Was it? I don't know.
That's what it
Shrooms,
is.
bro.
The shrooms are kicking in. The shrooms are kicking in. He almost lost his ears. Holy shit. Well, yo, I wanted to thank you for coming and hanging out with us.
Right.
The guy behind the wall fell asleep.
He did. You know.
He's
what I
like,
mean?
right now he's doing this.
Yeah.
I know he is. I know he is. But we love him. So
It's cool.
I wanna
Nah,
give
he's scrolling, looking at fucking
He's
transgender chickens.
Lady-born chickens. the
he's
best
watching
part
hot
of
dogs
me.
being made on YouTube for Satisfactory, AMSR. Yo, I'm going to put your shit right here. So, like, you know,
Check it out, bro.
check out his stuff. It's on
Check
YouTube.
it
It's on
out.
iTunes. It's on everywhere,
You
right?
heard.
What's your Instagram, bro?
I'm at the real vinyl villain because there's fucking fakes out there, but I'm the real motherfucker.
That's right. He's
Yeah,
real
right
as fuck.
here. Check it out.
It's
Check
gonna
it
be right
out.
there. And don't forget to always click this button right here. Please. It's for you to like, subscribe, and comment and share. And don't be a hater because I know you want to share.
Do all 4 of those things
Yeah.
that he just said. I did them before I came in here, so and
That's right.
It didn't take me any time.
That's right.
So
And
just
don't
fucking
forget-
go do it, dude.
Every Tuesday, Community Day, you have to RSVP, come through, come chill with us. We make beats. Vinyl Villain's gonna be here making beats. I'm gonna be
Yo.
here making beats and writing. Pito's gonna be here. Pito!
Ayo.
Know what I mean? The whole gang's gonna be here. So
Gang,
allegedly. I don't want to say gang and then allegedly. The whole gang's gonna be here. And what the fuck? All right, where are we now? This is wild.
I don't know.
All right,
This
we
is
gotta
like
go.
prehistoric
We gotta.
shit
I love
right
y'all.
here,
Peace,
bro.
peace.
Peace.